Hey everybody, today is Saturday. It's 2:39 in the morning, and insomnia, you are a cruel, cruel lady or guy, however. So anyway, a couple things that I wanted to talk about. Let's talk about Lance Armstrong for one. Lance Armstrong has admitted to doping. Surprise, surprise. I never really followed him that much. I know he's like the spokesperson for like the advocate, or not the advocate, for cancer survivors and stuff like that. Well, my one of my parents had cancer, and I had another family member that had cancer as well. So I mean, I really kind of did look up to him a little bit, but it's like it's no surprise really that you know I mean, how many other like normal athletes have we known that have like got hooked up on some doping? And I was reading about that, and they did something I'd never heard about. And my roommate, he's a RN, and he was saying something about it's called EPO, like urethral something something, where they do like blood transfusions. And I had no idea that had even existed. I'm like, I used to always think it was just like steroids and stuff like that, and now they got this new stuff where they like do blood transfusions and stuff. I'm like, ain't nobody trying to take my blood from me. I'm like, screw that shit. I'm like, I like my blood just where it is, and I don't want nobody else's. But I read some of the stuff that he was saying. He's like, yeah, I was a bully, and he was interviewed on Oprah and all that. Which, of course, something big goes down, you get interviewed on Oprah. So it's like whatever. I'm just tired of trying to wake up because I didn't do a video yesterday. So, the update for this channel will be Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then my personal training videos are going to be Monday, Wednesday, Fridays on the other one once we get moved. We only have a few days left in this apartment. Obviously, today's Saturday. Monday, we're going to be moving some things out of here. We're actually supposed to go through stuff tonight, but he ended up getting called into work. My roommate did. So we're going to I'm supposed to be doing stuff, but I'm just like out of it. So one of the things else I was want to talk about, as I was reading on the news, there was a fatal car crash. I live in Pinellas County, which is down by Clearwater, Tampa area. All these people, and it's like one thing too is like Bay News 9 always reports about death. I'm like, okay, on cable TV and on the internet, on Bay News 9, it's all they report about is death. I'm like, can we seriously get off the death kick here? Somebody got killed on US 19, and somebody died, somebody got killed. I'm like, that's why I don't even watch the news half the time. So I just I go to the website and all that good stuff, or I go to CNN and kind of see what's on there. But anyway, texting and driving. So anyway, today I'm out driving. I'm going to the aquatic center to go do, check out some, Speedo shorts or whatever. And this girl next to me is like just texting and driving all fast, and I'm just like, I'm all looking at her. And I used to be a native texter too. I'd be sitting there just like, doing the same damn thing she was doing. But her car was a filthy, filthy mess. And I was just like, how can you even see out the windows? And so then the light turns red, she's sitting there. And like, I'm looking at, my roommate. I'm like, is she texting and driving? And she's all like in between the lanes and stuff. And then she all speeds up, and she almost rear ends this truck. And I'm like, she rear ends that truck, I'm going to be like, and the way Florida works is, if you get into an accident and somebody sees it, and you feel the need, you can pull over and wait till the police get there and say, she did it, I saw her, she was texting and driving. And they don't go by what your word is, which I think is kind of stupid, because if you really weren't doing anything and somebody could say, hey, he was swerving, I saw him do it, they're going to go by what the citizen says, not actually by what you actually have to say. Because the same thing happened to me, almost similar to, well, unless the evidence is there, because in Florida, when you get into an accident, a police officer does not come out. Actually, what do they call it? Not a civilian, but like another crime scene investigator or something like that. It's like a volunteer citizen patrol is what comes out. I think that's what it's called, or something similar to that. Anyway, an incident happened to me where I had a Toyota Corolla, and this guy in a semi, like I was sitting I was sitting here in this lane, and this lane is where the semi was sitting. And he went forward like this, and he kind of did a U-turn. Well, when he did, his trailer caught the side of my car, and when he did, it like blew. The trailer came through the door, took my fender off my car, and everything. Well, when he turned, I was on a flat tire because he took the rim off of. Well, he took a chunk out of the rim of my tire, and my tire blew out. So I turn around and I like blew the horn and flashed lights up. So finally he pulls over and he gets out. He walks back to my car and he asks me what's going on. I'm like, you clearly just hit my car. He's like, I didn't hit your car. I'm like, you did hit my car. Look, the black paint from your trailer is all down the side of my car. I'm like, you just did a U-turn. Why would I chase you down? So anyway, long story short of it all, we had to wait. I called 911. I said I just got into an accident. This guy, basically, I think he would have ran had I not chased him down. I mean, I run on took a big chunk like this out of my rim, and so the car was sitting there flopping like this, and I finally got him to pull over. But I think it was like a volunteer, like citizen or something that came out. He took the report and all this, and then it was like a 2-hour deal. And then a like Pinellas County cop came out and all this, but my whole point is like, but the thing is like, when the citizen got there, he took my statement and took his statement, and when he came back to talk to me, because the damage was done to my car, he asked me what happened, and when he was talking to the driver of the semi, this guy in the semi says, I did not hit his car. And the volunteer citizen and the police officer both told him, yes, you did, because clearly the trailer was black and the markings matched up with my car. So it goes where you can say, I didn't do it, but if the proof is actually there, like that was there, so that they gave him a ticket for improper failure to do something, or it was like improper lane usage or something, because he did a U-turn and ended up hitting my car. So and that's just one example, and I've seen other people talk about it online and stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't text and drive anymore. I mean, I used to. I used to have a nice big, safe 7 Series BMW that had airbags all over the place. Like if I got hit on the driver's side, the airbag would drop down and stuff, which I never saw it, but I'm just glad that it was there. One of the other things, too, that I was going to talk about was the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting and how everybody thinks that is a death hoax. I want to know what you think. Do you think it was a hoax? Do you think it wasn't? This seems to me like there's been a lot of, hoaxes and stuff talked about going on with, like, Michael Jackson's death being a hoax, and there's a Sandy Hook Elementary School hoax, and then there was a movie theater. They were saying that was a hoax. I'm like, is this whole world nothing but one big hoax? I mean, really. And then, because I had seen a 30-minute video on YouTube that a friend of mine had sent me about how the shooter wasn't actually, we've never seen pictures of the shooter's dead body, nor have we seen, all we've seen was, the guy's last name was Lanza or Ganza or something, and he was confused with somebody else on Facebook. But then when you actually see the 30-minute video of the Sandy Hook Elementary School hoax video, they say that the actual shooter was caught behind the school. So I'm like, I'm just glad I don't believe what the media puts out there, because I honestly believe, and then they go and they interview the parents of these children that were supposedly, killed in this school, and they're all laughing and talking and having a good old time. I'm like, I'm sorry, but if like my 7-year-old daughter just got killed or by an anonymous shooter that came into the school, I'm not doing a press conference, number one, because I'm going to be mourning the loss of my 7-year-old daughter, and number two, why would I be laughing and having a good time? And it clearly shows, I don't know, one of the little girls' father or whatever, they interviewed him, and he was all like, oh, yeah, he was like just chilling and having a good old time, and then they're like, we're on in 5, and he was like, yes, I'm just really terribly upset. And I'm like, bitch, how the fuck are you going to go from, like, totally happy 1 minute and then sad that your daughter got killed, supposedly your daughter got shot in this grade school? I don't believe that. I don't know. I'm just, boy, I don't know. But anyway, that is my update for Saturday, January 19th. And if you have any comments, comment in the little box there below. And yeah, tell me what you think about the hoaxes and a lot of these, how they're just turning up everywhere, especially with like Sandy Hook, Michael Jackson, and the movie theater killing, and all of that, and how the same shooter looks the same all the way through. I mean, whatever. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I will try to do another video probably later on today. I've got things I gotta do. I'm not sure what's gonna happen right after this, but anyway, I will talk to you guys later.